Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, you like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to join our community, the UVH fam, links are below in the description to our Discord and free options trading group on Facebook. And if you want to check out our live streams, we moved them to a new channel. Links are in the description as well. What I want to get into is tomorrow. Currently, S&Ps are down 20, Dow's down 175, NASDAQ is down 45. So futures are moving right now. Tomorrow is going to be mixed due to the good earnings plus the down market right now. And just watching S&P futures right now /ES. And what I was looking at here is I've been trading /ES for a little bit now, S&P futures, and I'm kind of eyeing what's going to happen here at the 32.40, 32.35 area. So that's right now I'm monitoring on that. Normally, futures down 20, you kind of want to buy the dip, but we had a pretty nice run, and now we're having a little bit of difficulties up in here. We had Facebook down, and PayPal was down. Some other stocks were down, but majority of the earnings have been decent. The stocks have been moving up, and right now there's some fear going on in the market right now. The bond market is starting to heat up again, so there's talks about recession again. As you guys remember, a few months ago we had the same thing. The yield curve or the curve spread or the spread between bonds of various maturities is tightening again, with the gap between the 3-month and 10-year Treasury note less than 5 basis points on what today. When the 3-month tops the benchmark 10-year yield, that's called an inverted yield curve, and has been a strong sign since 1950 that a recession is coming soon in the next 12 months. So, yeah, the curve inverted last May, but then reverted in October, seemingly allaying worries that the longest expansion in U.S. history was nearing a close. So, we're back here with the recession news. I mean, we had a great run, guys. I mean, you really can't complain about the run that we had. It is what it is, and we have Tesla up. We'll talk about Tesla in a second. So, right now on the S&P futures, I'm eyeing this 32.35 area, seeing what's going to happen. If it's going to bounce, or we're gonna drop some more. So we do have some room to drop, but right now the bond market, also the coronavirus, and if you're looking at here, TLT has been red hot the last couple weeks as well. So it went from 137.50 all up to 145.50, which we're kind of getting near the top here. So I'm monitoring this as well. Is it going to get rejected here? We're going to bust through. So I'm watching that. For day trades tomorrow, obviously, we're going to be looking at Tesla. If we can get some premium crush in there. Premium was so super rich in there. And right now, it closed at 6:48 after hours. So I'm looking at Tesla tomorrow, seeing if we can get a pullback. One of my favorite trades are the day after earnings. Tesla had good earnings. It's our earnings winner. Technically, pullback. I like to play the pullback, buy some calls, and rip. It really depends on the price action. I've been playing it really slow, and I have to admit that I haven't this week and last week. I haven't been spending the time that I needed to in the charts. And right now, I haven't been making money. I haven't been losing money. More like treading water. But really, what's the point if you're not going to make money or make some decisions? So, that's just some accountability. Some things that I'm working on in my personal life. Been really busy, so it's impacting my trading, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Some people get really down on themselves when they're not trading at the capacity they know that they can trade, and that's okay. There's things in life that get in the way, and you have to take care of those things. I mean, trading is a priority, obviously, but sometimes other things have a higher priority and impact the way that you trade. So it's okay to slow it down. I haven't been placing nearly as many trades as I usually do, and I'm working on just getting things structured in my personal life and bringing that together so that way I can obviously trade better. So that being said, Boeing as well is on my list. It bounced pretty nice today what was the low today? Yeah, it hit 318, 319, bounced to hit 325, and really kept the solid range, even though they had the worst earnings in a 20-year history. So it's going to be really interesting if it can bounce back up here to 330, or is it going to try to give some back and go back down to 310. So I'm watching that for tomorrow's open. I will be going over this live tomorrow pre-market on the live stream. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed to a new channel for the live stream, links below in the description. And if you guys like the content so far on this video, do me a favor. It's free. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Microsoft is another one that I'm watching. Microsoft, obviously they had good earnings, and they're right now at all-time highs, currently at 175. So I'll probably be trying to buy some pullbacks there, depending on how the market. Like I said, tomorrow's gonna be mixed, so it depends on what the market's gonna do. We're gonna wake up, Dow's down 300. I mean, it's really kind of up in the air right now. I'm just gonna see. Obviously, I want to buy some pullback, but Microsoft's not my favorite trade just because it moves so slow. However, we did have a quick move here from 160 to 168, so the dip was bought. So the question is this dip going to get bought? We're down 175 on the Dow. They're moving pretty fast tonight, down 20 on the S&P. So is dip going to be bought? SPY's currently at 324. So that is the question. Also, Amazon has earnings tomorrow. So you can put probably a low risk day trade on there. Did hit 1815 when we dropped the other day when the Dow was down 400 points. It's come back up to 1863. I do think that Amazon's going to have good earnings. However, they did say that their spending in other areas of the business, their investments, is going to, in fact, impact the profits for last quarter, or for 2020 guidance. So we'll see what happens. They released that news a little bit early. Facebook as well. Facebook had earnings. They're currently down at 207, and they're currently sitting right here. I'm watching this 205 area. Question is, are they going to bounce off 205, or are they going to rip below? So I'm going to see. I'm looking for 205 for a bounce. Facebook did announce a $10 billion share buyback, so that is very interesting. Even though, so they knew that the earnings wasn't going to be good for the stock price. So at the same time, they announced a $10 billion share repurchase buyback program for Facebook stock. So that's pretty interesting. So I'm going to see what happens here at 205. We get down to 205. It did hit 205 after hours, and now it's back up to 207. So we'll see if we can get a retest to 205. Might be looking to go long on Facebook as well. So, I just wanted to do a quick and dirty kind of rush through this and just show you what I'm looking at going into tomorrow. I will be live pre-market. If you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.